Yasu Malakido. Welcome to the Malaka podcast. Beard. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the year 2020, and there's no better time to be a guy and have a kick-ass beard. I've noticed the last couple years that beards have just really blown up into fashion. You see all these advertisements online, TV, if you still watch that. And now they have all these like special combs and waxes, and people look like gangsters and from the 1920s, and they look like salesmen from the 1930s, and it's just a great time to be alive and be a guy and just be lazy. But let's be honest. I don't personally like shaving. I really don't. I shave every, let's say, give or take 3 weeks. Now, we all know what's going on recently. This coronavirus is, driving us all nuts inside. That's why I do a podcast talking to my phone. The point is, there's no point shaving. There really isn't. And I've heard that if you have a beard, it kind of traps in a lot of, the toxins and whatever shit out there. Am I saying it's better than a mask? I don't know. Does it look better? Absolutely. But whatever you feel is right. Just, do what you got to do to protect yourself. But for now, I haven't shaved in over 2 months. I've never seen my beard actually do these weird things. I'm kind of trimming the top part, so the shit doesn't go into my mouth, just so I can, actually eat. Because if anybody knows me, that's what I love to do. And I don't mind it. I'm getting a couple compliments, which is nice. A lot of people don't know this. I'm Greek and Italian, and I have little mini Roman soldiers in my beard that are just fighting all these fucking viruses that are out there right now. So don't fuck with the moneymaker. Okay, it's being half protected here. If I stop trimming my eyebrows, literally the ends would actually connect to my beard. I do a whole wolfman boy thing, and I don't know, apparently those guys are getting laid like crazy too. Yes, there are actually wolf boys. Remember in late 90s, early thousands, whatever, they showed these dudes and they look like Michael J. Fox and Teen Wolf there, and they get laid too. So you know what? It's all a preference. All I'm trying to say is that, a beard has so many, different uses, but you could groom it. You could not give a shit. It doesn't matter, If you want to have a cool little neat beard, do a whole little Don Johnson thing going there, a little stubble, keeps you out of trouble, that's cool. If you want to do the whole Sons of Anarchy / Santa Claus thing, that's up to you too, man. It's cool. The thing that's not cool, ladies and gentlemen, is that let's say if you did want to shave, and I just got to get this out of the way because, I got like 3 people that listen to this podcast. God bless you people. I think it's my mom, dad, and some other random person. If you're a stalker, don't kill me. Anyways, the point is, I go to a certain drugstore, a famous drugstore that's in Canada. Most of you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention the name. I've been told it's everything you want in a drugstore. That used to be the saying. I don't know if it's the same thing now. Anyways, they offer points, and you build up points and you get shit free, whatever. It just, I don't know, look into it. It's a good little app to have. The point is, I go into the store, okay? And I'm like, okay, I'm still going to buy blades. Why? Because, why not? And I go in there and I use a certain kind of blade, and I'm really, set on, just, kind of trimming the beard, not even so much trimming, but, like the top part, so it looks clean, and, you see the little dots come in there, and, I don't want anybody reading my face like it's Braille in the future. So I just like to keep it nice and clean. So I'm like, okay, I usually get the Gillette Fusion 5 Pro Shield blades, whatever the fuck you call them, blades. And they had them an 8-pack. Okay, now are you ready? Okay, they had an 8-pack. That's 8 of them, believe it or not, for $39.99. Okay, so let's do some quick math here. Hold on. So wait, 5, 10. That'd be about, yeah. I'm gonna guess that's about 5 per blade. 4, 5. Yeah, cool. That's a shitload of money. Now, I posted this online. A lot of people are shocked. A lot of people are like, just go to the dollar store. I don't like those dollar store blades. I don't like the way. Yeah, so you know what? I'm like, fuck it. I'm just gonna let the beard grow. I don't care until all this shit is over, and I'm just letting it flow. Okay? You can't contact people, or at least in person. So it really doesn't matter how you look. Guys, ladies, it doesn't matter. Just you know what? Let all the hair grow out. Okay, it doesn't matter. Ladies, you want the shit to grow off your face? Who cares? It doesn't matter. Let's just all go nuts. Okay, we're all gonna look like bears. Okay, who gives a shit? Oh, and by the way, $39.99 was the sale price. Okay, so the actual retail price, Bob Barker style, was $57.99. Okay, let me repeat that. An 8-pack Gillette Fusion 5 Pro Shield, $57.99. I suck at math. It's more than $5 now. The point is, okay, nobody is gonna fucking pay that. So I went online. I met up with some person at a Subway, and he gave me a good deal. An 8-pack, $20. I even joked with him. I said, "Did they fall off a truck?" He goes, and then I went, "Okay, bye." So the point is, okay, just if you're a guy, ladies, again, if you want to grow it, who cares? We don't care. Remember remember that movie Dirty Work with Norm Macdonald and Artie Lang? Great movie, cult classic. I believe it came out in 1998, the same weekend as Godzilla. Great timing. So we got a chance to see this movie. Rebecca Romijn Stamos O'Connor. I don't know her last name now, but she's got a beard in there. I would still have sex with her. It won't slow me down. It didn't slow Artie Lang down. It's not going to slow me down. I don't care. Listen, just all I'm saying is a beard is an awesome thing to have. Okay, you get used to the scratchiness. We're going to get more into that later, but let me just go to good old Wikipedia and let me just, Denzel quarterback this thing. He had a nice little goatee beard going there. Okay. Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Beard. A beard is the hair that grows on the chin, which actually, I don't mean to cut this off already. I usually talk a little bit more, but let me just say this. Let's just really be honest with ourselves, guys. Okay, let's just put it out there. Okay, guys, we're overweight sometimes. We like to overeat, and and a lot of people, let's just be honest here, we use the facial hair as an excuse just to cover up our chins. Okay, some of us got 2, 3, it depends if you supersize it or whatever. It doesn't matter. Just it's a good way to cover it up. You know who you are. I'm not gonna call you out, but it's a nice way to do it. So what was I saying here? Chins, whatever, upper lip, cheeks, and neck of humans and some non-human animals. Okay, what? In humans, usually only pubescent or adult males are able to grow beards. Some women with hirsutism, a hormonal condition of excessive hairiness, may develop a beard. Now, like I said before, who cares? We all got hair. Doesn't matter if a lady has a mustache. Who cares? Just dive right in. It doesn't matter. Salma Hayek made Frida, and that was her real hair. She said she didn't shave it for like a month or whatever. She's Spanish. Who cares? Wouldn't stop me. Anyways, throughout the course of history, societal attitudes toward male beards have varied widely depending on factors such as prevailing cultural religious traditions and the current era's fashion trends. Some religions, such as Islam, traditional Christianity, Orthodox Judaism, and Sikhism, have considered a full beard to be absolutely essential for all males able to grow one and mandate it as part of their official dogma. Great movie, by the way. Chasing Amy. Are you gonna tell that fucking story again? No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Other cultures, even while not officially mandating it, view a beard as central to a man's virility, exemplifying such as virtues as wisdom, strength, sexual prowess, and high social status. In cultures where facial hair is uncommon or currently out of fashion, beards may be associated with poor hygiene or an uncivilized, dangerous demeanor. In countries with colder climates, beards help protect the wearer's face from the elements. Well, of course it does. I mean, have you ever climbed a mountain? Would you do it without a beard? I don't think so. By the way, I forgot to point this out on Wikipedia here. There's a good picture. A Hindu sadhu with a full beard and mustache from Varanasi, India. Great beard. I mean, this guy must be married to Tan Mom. The point is, a good beard is, it's nice. It really is. And again, don't let anybody judge you by your beard. I mean, does it make you look tougher? Absolutely. Absolutely. Would you rather fight a guy with a clean shave or a beard? Clean shave, of course. I mean, chances are that guy doesn't know how to fight because he's spending $57.99 on blades. But the point is, don't judge a beard by its cover. Just, go with the flow and you'll be okay. The beard develops during puberty. No shit. Beard growth is linked to a stimulation of hair follicles in the area by, oh shit, look at this word, dihydrotestosterone. Sure. Way to go, Malaka. Which continues to affect beard growth after puberty. Whatever. Also promotes balding. Whatever is produced from testosterone, the levels of which vary with season. Beard growth rate is also genetic. Of course. My dad's got a beard. I got a beard. My grandfather, he didn't have a beard, but he had the same mustache when he was 18 all the way to his early 80s. He kept it. He told me, he's like, you know what, I'm good, man. That's it. I don't need to change. I don't think he ever shaved. I think his face was just very content with it, looking like a Magnum PI, whatever, and just, he just went with the flow. So that's awesome. By the way, do you know that Tom Selleck was also considered to be Indiana Jones? I mean, could you imagine Indiana Jones with a mustache? I mean, would that have worked? I mean, biologists characterize beards as a secondary sexual characteristic because they are unique to one sex, yet do not play a direct role in the reproduction. I mean, do I got to point that out why? Or okay. Charles Darwin first suggested a possible evolutionary explanation of beards in his work, The Descent of Man, which hypothesized that the process of sexual selection may have led to beards. Modern biologists have reaffirmed the role of sexual selection in the evolution of beards, concluding that there is evidence that a majority of women find men with beards more attractive than men without beards. I just want to point this out and say, God bless you women for finding guys who really don't give a fuck about how their face looks more sexy. Or if it relates to maybe a father figure you grew up with, or you just like, the manly look of a bounty man on top of your paper towel, or yeah, right. And Grizzly Adams had a beard. Grizzly Adams did have a beard. Happy Gilmore. The point is, God bless you guys. Women, ladies, you're awesome. Keep it up. That's awesome. God bless you. I mean, again, I don't care. If you ladies want to grow it out, go ahead. Who cares? Doesn't slow me down. Evolutionary psychology explanations for the existence of beards include signaling sexual. Did you just hear that motorcycle go by? That, I guarantee you that dude has a beard. Maturity and signaling dominance by the increasing perceived size of jaws, and clean-shaved faces are rated less dominant than bearded. Yeah. Listen, that could be true. I mean, if you think about it, how many models do you see with beards? Not a lot, right? Unless they're married to one. That's kind of an inside joke. If a guy, their beards are their wives. I don't know. I'm just old-fashioned sometimes. The point is, you don't see it that often. You really don't. And maybe a woman will see a guy with a beard and think, oh, you know what? He doesn't give a shit. He's living by his own rules. He's just, he's getting on his Harley and he's just kicking ass, man. He doesn't give a fuck. It's awesome. It really is. I'm enjoying this beard. I'm getting used to the itching. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. It's curling in places where I didn't know my hair curled. It's way longer than the hair on my head. Irony. So I don't care. Just have fun with it. Ladies, again, thank you. You're truly awesome. Some scholars assert that it is not yet established whether the sexual selection leading to beards is rooted in attractiveness, intersexual selection, or dominance, intrasexual selection. Okay. Beard can be explained as an indicator of a male's overall condition. The rate of facial hairiness appears to influence male attractiveness. The presence of a beard makes the male vulnerable. In hand-to-hand fights, it provides an easy way to grab and hold the opponent's head, which is costly. So biologists have speculated that there must be other evolutionary benefits that outweigh that drawback. I never even thought of that. I've never gone to a fight with someone where they've grabbed my beard. Then again, I've never had a kick-ass beard like this. But at the same time, yeah, it's kind of like, when, women fight and they just grab the hair, and I don't know, it's almost like, their hand has sticky glue in it and it just sticks right on it and they just pull away, and guys are watching, in a lot of happiness, and we're just stroking our beards and like, yeah, this is, wow. Anyways, the point is just, be aware of that. I mean, because that could happen. You never know. You light a cigarette the wrong way or a joint, and the whole thing will just go up in flames. And that's what happened to Action Bronson. Now, if you don't know who Action Bronson is, he's a kick-ass rapper. And he has a show that's called Fuck That's Delicious, and boy, that guy has an awesome beard. Also, if you've never heard of those two things, he was the guy that sold Robert De Niro the casket for a very reasonable price at the end of The Irishman, which I believe was at the 11, 12-hour mark. But yeah, one day he said he was just shaving, and he accidentally did a little bit, and that's it. And that is the biggest pain in the ass, man. Because remember back in the day, in the early thousands, oh yeah, we're talking way back in the day, Stone Age. And, everybody would just have a chin strap, and it was a popular thing because it was like, the thinner you can get the chin strap, the cooler it looked, because it took a lot of precision, and, everybody wanted to look like Lloyd Banks. And, I remember doing it one time, and I spent like an hour almost doing it. And then right at the end, I just nicked it. And I'm like, oh, fuck, and yeah, of course you got to shave the whole thing off, because then you think, oh, maybe I can even it out. And no, you're done. Forget it. Put them up, put them up, put them up, put them up. Anyways, excess testosterone, evidenced by the beard, may indicate mild, immunosuppression. There you go. Which may support spermatogenesis. I have no idea what the fuck that means. So if you guys just give me 1 second here, I'm going to click on that. Okay. The word I just said is the process by which haploid spermatozoa develop from germ cells in the whatever. Look, the point is, a beard looks cool, man. Whatever, I don't know, sperm is in your beard, it just helps it look cooler. That's all. It gives it the gloss it needs, But sometimes you got to add some dye to that, like that chef, what's his name, Guy Fieri, You got to get that little beard right under the lip there, That's one look I never liked. I rather like a dude have a mustache than like the only thing on his face just have like that shit at the bottom there. What's it called? The soul patch, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. I think the one guy in Korn had it. I mean, that looks cool. I mean, I like Korn. Korn is awesome. The group and the food. It's stupendous. But did you ever see that video where the bullet is flying and everything? I thought that was cool. I liked it. The point is, just whatever makes you happy, man. Whatever makes you happy. Even back in the Egyptian days, like everybody had a beard, I mean, a lot of people were rich back then too. They could afford different stuff, and, Greece, oh, forget it. My people. Oh, let's, first of all, let's acknowledge that today is Greek Easter Sunday. I mean, that's, can we go out and enjoy it with our families? No. But some Greeks, that's, some of us don't give a shit, so we're just going to do it anyway. But me, I'm good. We can eat lamb whenever we want. Thank you, Danforth. Anyways, the ancient Greeks regarded the beard as a badge or sign of virility. Again, you see, we're listen. It comes out, man. It's something. It's powerful, Sosceles with the beard. I mean, that's I mean, can you picture that man with a clean shave? I don't know. He looked too much like Brando. I don't know. Well, the beard, it adds character. I like it. I happen to agree with the Malaka. What else? Yeah, look at this. The Spartans punished cowards by shaving off a portion of their beards. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. Not only did we fucking kick ass, all right? But after we did, we shamed them. We're like, what, dude? We're gonna scalp you. We're gonna do it the Greek way, because we got we got other shit to do. We got to run our coffee shops and shit. So we're just gonna shave your beard and say, you know what? Hey, we just took your manliness. We basically just took your dick. So there you go. Greek beards were also frequently curled with tongs. Okay. I mean, there's a great hair and salad joke there. I don't know. I'm too tired. The point is, just if you're happy with the beard, just go with it. That's all. Just have some fun with it. It's a beautiful thing. It really is. I'll tell you what else is a beautiful thing. My nose hairs are so envious of my beard. It's just, the fear of beards is called pogonophobia. That's right. There's actually people out there that are not ZZ Top fans. I hear you. There's you dress like a sharp dressed man, you're gonna get legs. She knows how to use them. It's all good. Just let the beard do its thing. Also, the CIA once tried to hurt Fidel Castro's image by making his beard fall off. They even tried to spray some hallucinogens on a broadcast studio right before Castro was about to speak. Now, that's just weird, man. Yeah, you guys couldn't think of something better else to hurt his image? No, not the fact that he was an evil dictator. No, you didn't think of that, eh? Okay. Golden beards were all the rage in ancient Egypt. I mean, you gotta assume it was rare, right? It just, most people had dark hair, and like today, if you're a blonde dude like Brad Pitt, there, yeah, you can spend the rest of your life on your back. You don't gotta worry about shaving and shit. Beards are said to increase social status. Okay, I can see that. It's true. I mean, think about it. You see someone with a beard. You ever see someone with a beard? And then they just got to up it, with the mustache. It's like, okay, the mustache is cool. And then right at the end, they curl it, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, I can't pull that shit off. I mean, maybe I don't know. Would I want to, Do I have to do that every day, I don't know. Could I put some car grease in there or a little olive oil, make it stick better? I don't know, a little tzatziki, whatever. Beards grow faster in the daytime than the nighttime. This I absolutely agree with. And I have proof of this because sometimes when you have that 5 o'clock shadow, I've seen my beard in the morning and then you see it at night and you're like, yeah, I am more itchy, It's like your face has crabs. It's just weird. If you drink an average amount of beer in a year, your average length mustache can trap a pint and a half of beer. Challenge accepted. The International Boxing Association prohibits amateur boxers from having beards. Which makes sense, I mean, usually when you see people, box, I mean, Mike Tyson didn't have a beard. Muhammad Ali, he didn't have a beard. Spinks, no. Holyfield, no. No, Holyfield had a little bit of mustache. Well, I mean, you can have a beard. I mean, it could happen, It could, again, maybe someone will get pissed off, will grab it, but you can't really grab it with the mitts, and I don't know, I guess they don't want the fighters looking too tough, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, just, keep it classy, clean shave. Okay, no worries. During the Middle Ages, touching another man's beard could result in a duel. Basically, yeah, it's the same shit today. Yeah, you don't mess with a man's beard. Wait, did I say beer or beard? Whatever. Actually, yeah, you don't mess with a man's beer or beard. Yeah, there's a reason why they both start with B. Most men shave when a family member dies. In ancient Rome, it was the opposite. It's true. It's true. You know, again, maybe it's different in cultures, but again, I'm sure the person that's lying there, I don't think they give a shit. If that's what you're used to, then I say just keep it. Fuck it. Beards can protect you from pollen or dust allergies. See? I told you, the shit I said before. Now, okay, does it protect you from all this corona shit? I don't know. Maybe, whatever. Okay? Here's hoping. Just saying. Just saying. If an average man stopped shaving forever, his beard would grow up to 27.5 feet. That is pretty cool. That is, well, I'm like, what, 2 months? So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. A man who shaves regularly spends roughly 3,350 hours of his life in the bathroom. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have many reasons why I spend way more time than that in the bathroom. The point is, this is why I only shave like every give or take 3 weeks. Unless it becomes a lot, I'm going for it. I don't care. Alexander the Great was against beards in his infantry. Well, I mean, that's the only thing that didn't make him great. I mean, they didn't. I don't know. Maybe he had a bad problem with someone with a beard back then. I don't know. Maybe good old Saint Nick didn't give him what he wanted for Christmas. I don't know. Just, who knows. To add earnestness to any royal message, kings were often known to attach 3 beard hairs to the wax seal. Now, what a lot of people don't know is they probably just fell off. I mean, and they just said, fuck it. Let's just roll with it. I'm going to tell you guys right now, all the jokes can't be gems, okay? I'm tired. Beards can protect you from UV rays and also signs of aging. Haha. Another excuse not to shave. You're welcome. There was a time when, in certain places, you had to pay tax to keep a beard. I say, fuck that. Just one thing, dude. Do you have to swear so much? What the fuck you talking about, man? Okay, dude. The dude abides. I don't know about you, but I take pride in knowing that. I'll tell you what I take pride in. Both those fuckers have got some awesome beards, mustaches, whatever the fuck you want to call them. It's one of the funniest movies of all time. I don't give a shit. An 11-year-old girl convinced Abraham Lincoln to grow a beard. Okay, I gotta read more after this one. You would look a great deal better, for your face is so thin. This was written in a letter by 11-year-old Grace Bedell to Abraham Lincoln, who is actually related to Tom Hanks. I mentioned that before in a podcast. Asking him to grow a beard. Said it before and I'll say it again. If a woman tells you something, you do it. Sure, you'll be hesitant, but in the end, they're right. I'm sorry, guys, it's true. The longest female beard ever recorded was measured at 30 centimeters. And yes, she was Italian. No, I'm kidding. Maybe she was. I don't know. I can say that. I'm half. Beards grow faster when a man has not had sex in a while. Okay, so my shit should be hitting the floor in a week. Okay. The longest beard ever recorded belonged to Hans Langseth, which was 5.33 meters long at the time of his death. So basically, he died a virgin. The point is, guys, just have fun with it. I know I keep saying that, but just, have fun with it. I mean, look at all these cool motherfuckers growing out their beard and sorry, Jesus. Oh, trim time. Not lately. But yeah, all these movie actors and TV actors and even these musicians, they just grow the beard out. They don't give a fuck. Sometimes they do it for a role. Sometimes they do it just to, because they just can. Like, who cares? Who cares? You ever see The Hangover? How funny was that movie? Remember at the end, at the elevator, when he was, all right. And, but like, how much more funnier is it because he's got a beard? I mean, Zach's the man, that's a nice beard, Like, he even made a joke one time. He said something like, I'm half Greek. This is just part of my eyebrows, whatever. It's true, but he, God bless him. Chuck Norris. Motherfucking Chuck Norris. The guy came out of the womb with a fucking beard. Did you ever see that episode of Family Guy? The knuckle punch just comes right out of his face. It's just, it's built in there. That's it. You got Tommy Chong. He had an awesome beard. He's still got an awesome beard. Doesn't matter if it's dark or white. You know why weed is legalized in Canada? It's because of this man and because of his beard. That's why. Pierce Brosnan, I don't know, he had usually he's clean shaven, but then when he grows the beard, he's just, you see, this is a perfect example of a man that should always be clean shaven, because he's just a classy dude. He's got the accent, he's cool. But when he grows the beard, he goes all out. The mustache is out. He's got like the long white billy goat hair, he's like, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I was James Bond. Go fuck yourself. I'm going to grow whatever beard I want. Okay? And then, you got the guy who played Superman here. Listen. We all saw the beginning of Justice League, okay? They said it took, $3 million to edit that shit out. I'm almost positive that somebody pocketed $2,999,999. And it looks stupid. Some of you made a good mention. Just said, listen, just give him $1 million so he'll shave. He did it for a role. I don't know. It's just, sometimes it works in movies. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you got to edit it out, but sometimes you just got to let it in. You got to let the facial hair just take over. Okay? Look at Gerard Butler's face in 300. That's a manly beard right there. That's it, Kick the guy down the hole. You think it would have looked as good if he didn't have a beard? Of course not. You got Forrest Gump. He runs. He doesn't stop to shave. He's just going. He's going. He doesn't care. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you're Paul Rudd or the guy that was coked out in Die Hard, or Beckham or Tom Hardy or Vin Diesel with a beard. Holy shit, look at this guy. Oh, wow, that can't be real. See, again, it sucks, man, when you got more hair on your face than you do your head. But you know what? Maybe some guys just try to make it up and, But how much cooler does Keanu Reeves look in John Wick with a beard? John Wick's got to have a beard. He can't be clean shaven. Man needs a beard. They killed his dog, man. The least you could do is let him have a fucking beard. I mean, my God. Mr. T with the beard and the mohawk. It just goes together. Nicolas Cage is fucking nuts. Let him grow what the fuck he wants. Who cares? Bryan fucking Cranston. Say my name. You goddamn right. One of the best crystal meth goatees of all time. Justin Bieber, bro, you got to shave, man. I'm sorry. It looks like shit. Justin Bieber looks like he aged like 10 years within 2 months. Like, dude, just shave. You just don't, no, it's not good. It's not good. James Harden looks good. Wolverine, the mutton chops, looks good. Drake looks good. Have you seen like those Jewish guys like with the really long beards? You know, the rabbis. I worked at a supermarket for a bit, and like it was just a Jewish area, and there was this one guy who would come in like the full curls and the beard, and this guy had the best job. Like this guy got paid. I was told he got paid 80 grand a year, and all he would do is spend like 2-3 hours in there, and he would just bless the stuff, make it kosher. That's it. Okay, the powers of the beard. It's awesome. Okay. I love Jewish people. I'm 4% Jewish. You guys can't give me shit, okay? The point is, I don't mind having a beard for now. I don't. I really don't. I'm not going to shave until this corona shit's done, okay? I don't care, okay? I'm starting to look like Harrison Ford here in The Fugitive. You find this man. You find this man. I refuse to shave. I like it. I think the beard is honestly just taking over at this point. I don't care. I really don't. I don't care. I don't care. I love the way it feels. And so do other ladies. Sometimes I get told, just keep the beard. It looks nice. Then other people say, oh, you're growing a beard, huh? Yeah. That subtle insult just makes me want to grow the beard more. It makes me want to get some kick-ass shades from the 80s and just go on Letterman and just act like me, man. Who can, that is one of my favorite beard moments of all time. Just Joaquin Phoenix just going on there. It was a joke. We all knew that, but it was just funny. Letterman was having fun with it here. It was funny. If you've never seen this interview, just go on YouTube and see it. You will have a good laugh. Everything. He puts the gum under the desk. Perfect. Just again, the beard will take over. It'll give you another personality, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a shitload of personalities, just have one that's shown right on your face and just tell the world, I don't give a fuck. This is me. This is what I look like. I remember one time I had a party, and my parties are always good. It doesn't matter. As long as you got booze, you'll always have a good party. Anyways, I was shaving the night before, and I said, you know what? I got the beard. I'm going to shave it. I'm going to lose my powers for a little while, but that's okay. I'm just going to have a couple drinks and relax. But then I thought to myself, you know what? I've never had a Fu Manchu. Now, Fu Manchu, ladies and gentlemen, is basically what Hulk Hogan has. It's the mustache, and it just carries down to the chin. It looks like an upside down capital U. And by golly, it looks stupendous. And I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to just see if anybody comments. Da-da-da-da-dee. And of course, the party's going on. We're outside having a smoke. And there's a silence. And I just looked around to everybody and I said, I can't believe none of you fuckers have said anything about my mustache. And everyone was kind of just like, well, we just thought you were just, just being you. I say that to say this. That is the power of a mustache. I think a lot of people, like even when they see somebody who shouldn't have a mustache or a beard or a Fu Manchu or a chin strap or a Jack Black kind of like in the middle, I love his beard too, man. I doubt he dyes that white. Like Jack Black is a Fucking cool motherfucker. I love that dude. He's got the white hair now. He looks fucking awesome too. But then at one point, like, remember him in Orange County? Like, he kind of had like a little bit of stubble, but a beard, but he was just like cool enough. I mean, that's a good little neat beard. Where was I? What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah. So the point is, nobody has the balls to say, look, if someone has a shitty beard or not. And again, that is the power of a beard. That, and when with a lady, hey. And the point is, when you want to give your point to rest and you can use a beard with a woman, the point is, you remember Tom Hanks in Castaway? That was a kick-ass beard. You remember? Wilson, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fuck off, you Duck Dynasty Abe Lincoln looking motherfucker. I need some space. The point is, these are the powers that come with a beard.